Eric Bischoff told me on our first meeting he didn't like my gimmick. He was never a fan of mine, but to keep Jimmy Hart quiet, I have to bring you in because he's driving me nuts. And I said, well, I hope I can change your mind. And after that, I knew my days were numbered. And he promised me a contract, and then all of a sudden he wants me to start doing jobs for Johnny B. Bad. And look, those guys had $350,000, $400,000 contracts. I'm working for $1,000 a day. I'm not going to go out there and do jobs. Yeah, my first pay-per-view was in Detroit. I was on the first match with Johnny B. Bad. This is where Hogan and myself, our friendship started to very rapidly deteriorate because I thought he was more in charge. And I pulled him into the shower room, and I said, hey, what's the deal here, man? What do you mean? I'm on the first match, and I'm going 15 minutes with Johnny B. Bad? I'm doing a time limit Broadway, a draw. And he says, hey, brother, it ain't my call. Ain't nothing I can do. I said, well, if you can't do anything, then nobody can. So that started the downfall and the deterioration of mine and his friendship. And at that point, by then, he wanted me to job to Johnny B. Bad again on one of their big Saturday night shows out of Nashville. And I went to Hogan again, and I said, this is utterly ridiculous. I said, what's the deal with this anyway? Am I here I said, I came here to help you. I didn't come here because I had anything invested. I don't have a contract. I have nothing. I said, I'm going to go out there and lay down for this kid on national TV, totally being devalued on the independents. And that's what I explained to Eric Bischoff after Hogan had told me, when I said, hey, I'm an independent. I don't have a contract. These guys, I said, I'm going out here. He's got $350,000 contract. I said, I'm making $1,000 to do this job. And Hogan said, hey, brother, I'm just here to serve. I said, well, if you're just here to serve, that's the same shit you told me in Detroit 3 months ago. I said, if you can't help me, then it's over. I went to Bischoff. I said, Eric, you got a minute? He comes outside, stands up against the wall, sticks his chest out. Yeah. I said, I'm not doing that job. He said, well, if you don't do the job, then you can't work here for us. I said, I would love to do it, Eric, but I'm not one of your players. I don't have a contract. If I had a contract, I'd go out there and do anything you wanted. He said, well, if you don't go do this job, you're definitely not getting a contract. I said, what guarantee do I have if I go out and do this job tonight, then when I walk back through the curtain, you don't go, you're fired? He said, you don't have one. I said, well, then I'm not doing it. He said, you did jobs for Vince. I said, yes, but he paid me. And he paid me very well for those jobs. Well, if you don't do that, you might as well pack your bag. I said, my bag's already packed. I got a cab waiting. I said, you couldn't carry Vince's jockstrap. And I walked out.